What's going on, everyone? Times Arms here, bringing you another Halo Reach multiplayer video, and this time I'm going to discuss the... it was just awesome, and I tried this once before, but then I realized, my blue snowball mic isn't... I finished the whole commentary, and my blue snowball was not plugged in, so I was like, damn it! But we're going to discuss the most recent episode for Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn. It was probably the best episode out of the series so far. I mean... Oh gosh, I'm going to try not to spoil it or not much, but obviously there will be some spoilers if you haven't seen the episode yet. So let's get to it. Hopefully I can make the same great points as I did the first time I tried this, even though my mic wasn't plugged in. All right, here we go. So this episode has a lot of new things that I've noticed, and I've only watched it once so far, but I am going to go watch it again. But here's the thing. I mean, this episode deals with a lot of firsts. We only seen glimpses of elites in the past. At least there was only one time they appeared in the past, or not necessarily one time. You know what I'm trying to say. But it's always been, oh, the elites in a movie or in a video I'm watching on the computer. Oh, the elites down the hall, or oh, the elites on the other side of this cage thing or whatever. And we never actually got to see one up close. But now there's a whole ton of death going on. Bruh, Shaw, I'm gonna shoot you. Bruh, bruh. And then we actually get to see one up close. And we actually get to see the fear and the disdain on these kids' faces. Face it, they're kids. They're kids. We get to see this on their faces, the fear. And that's one of the things I've always liked about it. At least about this movie, or this series, this web series. And one of the things I've said before is that we never got to see realistic Halo before. Obviously the games have limitations because of the 360 or the original Xbox specs, but so it's not necessarily too realistic. And then again, you're a Spartan super soldier in the game. So you're a super strong, super fast, at least compared to normal humans, and so it's not necessarily as scary as taking out these creatures, these monsters. It's crazy. But here's another thing I would like to discuss. Master Chief does appear in this episode, so grab your shorts, pull them up. Be a man about it, or if you're a lady, be a lady. But it's crazy because this is the first time they were obviously watching the video of Master Chief, and the illegal video, I guess you would say, at least illegal for them. And they were like, "Whoa, what's this? What's this? It's like 2 feet taller than the rest of them," and they were wondering what it was. But it was Master Chief. He gets to talk. He talks way more in this one instance. Like, he's actually conversing with these students, and he's actually telling them what to do. I'm Master Chief. Brr. And then he talks more, and he talks more of a conversation in this one episode than he has at any point in the Halo games. And usually in the Halo games, it's just maybe that's a stretch. Maybe I'm forgetting some instances where he spoke with Guilty Spark or something in the Halo games. But it seems like he talks more in this one instance than he has in any of the Halo games. And that's saying something. I mean, and there's a lot of firsts. Let me get to the first here. One first is the students seeing death. A couple of their peers die, if you will. And they're seeing it all around them, obviously. But the group of people that they're training with, and I'm talking about, one dude is like, and then just gets sorted in the abdomen by an energy sword. It was just pretty awesome. And then he's like, brr, I'm just gonna lay on the ground. I know he wasn't like that, but he just got sorted. That thing just slices through matter because it's an energy sword. And then he's just like, I'm dead. But it is so cool. And then another first is, I believe, a guy named is Sully the girl, or is Sully the dude a dude? But some dude gets shot by like needler rifle or needler ammo somehow. I'm assuming it's needler rifle because it's from a long range. But he gets shot, and then he's like, oh, I'm about to die. And then you see the needler ammo coming in slow motion towards his head, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. And then Master Chief is just like, brush, and he blocks it with his armor, and one shot isn't necessarily gonna affect him. Obviously, in game, your shield goes down maybe like a little bit, but he was like, who knows how it affected him for real. But obviously this is it for, you know what I'm trying to say, it's not for real, but who knows how it would affect the real Chief. But he's just like, I don't care, I'm gonna block it, and I'm gonna save your life, because it doesn't affect me. And he just blocks it, the one that's aiming for this dude's head, and that's pretty cool. I mean, we've seen how Needler affects humans in Halo before when Miranda Keyes dies in Halo 3, but you never actually realize it. You know what I'm trying to say? I guess I'm comparing gameplay mechanic to realistic mechanic, the cutscene mechanic, and then I guess the Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn aspect of it. The gameplay mechanic is just meant to give you a good time, but the cutscenes and this short film is just meant to actually show you the humanistic side of it, and that's what's pretty cool. Another cool thing before any of that happens, really, or I guess after one of it happens, Master Chief is like, don't come outside or something like that, and then he walks away because he's going to do something like kill out any stragglers or something, and then you actually get to hear the footsteps. I don't know why that resonated with me so much, but you actually get to hear the footsteps of a Spartan super soldier walking away, and that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I mean, come on. And that's another thing I like. It wasn't necessarily as pertinent in prior Halo games, but according to 343 in Halo 4, you're actually going to feel like a super soldier, and that's one of the reasons why they decided to redesign Chief's look and redesign the Halo sound. I mean, when it comes down to it, they did a pretty good job. And obviously this isn't Halo 4 gameplay, it's a live action trailer, but everything just seems more menacing. And side note, a little bit of a side note, a little bit of a tangent. I'm only 6 foot tall, and I've met 7-footers before, and they never seemed much taller than me. They never seemed much taller than me. And I know Daniel Cudmore is like 6'8", and I don't know how tall the suit actually makes him, but come on, those people have to be, those actors have to be like 5'2". Come on, really? They don't seem, I've met 7-footers before, and they never seem that tall. But anyway, back to Halo 4 and Forward Unto Dawn talk. It's pretty awesome. I don't know if I said it in this take before, but they're so young. Lasky is so young in Forward Unto Dawn. Master Chief is so young in Forward Unto Dawn. What is he, like 15, 18, something like that? I have no idea for actual purposes. But and then we've all seen the cutscene stills, and then we've seen a little bit of the cutscenes in motion, where Del Rio, Cortana, Lasky, and Chief are all in one room, and then he's like, and Del Rio's all getting his panties in a wad, and malfunctioning in AI, aging Spartan, and then he got his old man undies in a bunch, and he got all angry, and then, but here's the thing, in Halo 4, Master Chief is technically old. I believe at the end of Halo 3, he was 45 years old or something like that. But due to cryogenic sleep and space rip traveling, space travel and all that. Why can't I think of the word space rip? What's that? That's a channel that I'm subscribed to. But anyway, space slip travel. The aging process hasn't necessarily taken a toll on Chief, so he's still able to function. But at least in Halo 4, he is older, and so is obviously Lasky. He's probably in his late 30s, early 40s, something like that. But in Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn, you get to see how, at least, I don't know if Lasky's enamored with Chief, but he's definitely interested, and who wouldn't be interested seeing some freak that, not a freak, Master Chief isn't a freak, he's a badass, but some seemingly freak robotic freak at that come and just save you. And bro, you're in the middle of despair, you're in the middle of distress, and he just saves you. That'd be awesome. Or she, since I believe it was Linda was mentioned in this episode as well. I don't know if it was Linda or Kelly who was mentioned in this. I've only watched this episode once, so I don't know if it was Linda or Kelly who was mentioned. But speaking of Master Chief were to save me in particular, seeing this big robotic freak come and save me, that'd be pretty cool. At least seemingly robotic. Dang it! Move on, Sean. But yeah, so that's really something I really liked about this episode. And obviously another first that has come in this episode. We take it for granted in the Halo games. We maybe pick up a Covenant weapon, get it down to low ammunition or low power, whatever the Covenant's source of ammo or whatever their Covenant ammo is called. And obviously Forerunner in Halo 4. But we took it for granted, and we would get it down to low ammo and then pass it off to an AI teammate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm gonna shoot all this, what is it? I'm gonna shoot all this beam rifle ammo and just give it away to an ODST. Get to the point? Is that what you're trying to say to me? Yeah. But in this episode, we actually get to see humanity's first, or at least, I don't know if it was necessarily humanity's, at least these students' first interaction with a Covenant weapon and shooting it back at the Covenant. That is pretty awesome. I mean, at first they're like, whoa, what is this? I'm out of ammo and I need to pick up another weapon, and then what is this? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna shoot it and I'm gonna become pro with it in like 5 seconds. That's pretty cool. But a ton of firsts. Another thing I liked about at least episode 3, in episode 3 you actually got to see the Covenant carriers in the sky, realistic. Obviously in the Halo games they just seem purple and man, there's a ton of sunlight. But in episode 3 it was actually pretty menacing because it was just dark, and I believe it was thunderstorming a little bit, and it was scary. And everybody's running around, oh my god, and everybody's dying, no. And it was pretty awesome. One thing Master Chief told these dudes, and this is a spoiler of the episode, so this whole thing has been a spoiler of the episode, sort of, episode 4. But one of the things he tells them is that they're the only survivors on the planet. Not just the school, but the planet. And I don't know, that would just be too freaky for me to think about. Oh man, I can't wait until episode 5 comes out next week. Halo 4 is less than 2 weeks away, I should say. I don't know whatever. I don't know how many days are in October. 31, so what? It's like 11 days away now at the time I'm recording this. That's pretty awesome. I still need to go pre-order from Best Buy or GameStop. I just like the Best Buy armor better. And I'm getting an Amazon copy too of the limited edition. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I can't wait to play Halo 4. I hope you all, when you get to play Halo 4, have a good time and just have fun. Remember, there's a lot of people, it seems like G4 in particular, I noticed it on Facebook. Whenever G4 posts something Halo related, the fans are like, Halo sucks, and they get tons of likes and stuff on Facebook. Halo 4 or Halo sucks, the Halo series sucks. Come on, dude, really? I don't care about those dudes. Those dudes are in their own world, and that's cool. They can like whatever they want to like. But me in particular, I'm a Halo fan. I'm proud of it. It's pretty cool, and I'm going to definitely have a fun time when I get to play this game. Another thing, and this is not anything regarding the episode or what have you, but we will be having a subscriber Saturday this Saturday, and we did have one 2 weeks ago, but we decided not to put it up on YouTube or record it. It was just going to be private, and that's what we can do. We can make it private, or we can record it. Who knows? And we didn't have one last week, though, so We're going to have one this week. Message me between 10 a.m. my time to 2 my time, or I guess 12 noon Eastern to 2 Eastern. And I realize people are like, oh, that's 9 o'clock my time, and yada, yada, yada. If you're on later in the day, I'm sure we can have a little bit of Subscriber Saturday, if that's better for you. And I know the UK people are 7 hours ahead of me. 7 hours. So that would be a little bit, I don't know if you could get on at some time or something. But yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you all for joining me. And go watch the episode. See y'all later.